The game is afoot, not a word. Into your clothes and come. I'll wait for you in the sitting room. I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade, a letter from the suburbs. He is in need of my presence. Whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Oh, Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
We are currently starting a new case, and Telescope is still here. Are we still looking at that woman? Is she still watching us? Mysteriously stopped.
The letter is on the...
The hell was that? I just swore I heard somebody, like, shouting. Oh, strange. It's weird how it stopped raining.
Holmes, you should take a look.
Okay, Watson. What table? There's a few tables here. Is there a new letter here? A colossal scandal in high society. The well-known and remarkable archaeologist, the pride of our nation, Sir Rodney Bentcliffe, has been found murdered. The crime took place at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane, the location of the archaeologist's most recent research. But what is most truly shocking is that the murder of Sir Rodney was at the hand of his former friend and partner, Percival Blinkhorn. The death sentence is the only possible punishment for this breed of villain. We appear to have got a new thing as well. We have... Did we get to... Oh, I thought we got to keep the golden knife. No, we have the silver knife. Nice. I still haven't found... Oops. I still haven't found the letter.
On the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
What table, Watson? This table? Ah. That's very nice handwriting. 221B Baker Street, London. Sherlock Holmes. That's a very fancy wax seal. We need to go back to wax sealing everything. Ooh.
The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
Interesting.
A wax seal with the monogram E.B.
How do I open it?
A wax...
Oh.
I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter.
Abbey Grange, Marksham, Kent, 3:30 a.m. Good Lord. My dear Mr. Holmes, I should be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promises to be a most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I have found it. But I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave Sir Eustace? There. Yours faithfully, Inspector Lestrade.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always. It appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the E.B. monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote his letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in. Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally compose the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime. Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately. I live in hope of an interesting morning.
And we shall set off to Abbey Grange. It's not as far away as I thought it was, but then I've realised it's because we've paper-clipped this extra bit of land here. Oh wow, what fantastic wallpaper.
Ah, Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come, but perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses, and she has given so clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons. It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Sir Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
A violent act of aggression.
Yes, the poor lady. She has had a most dreadful experience. She was assaulted and tied to a chair. But I think that you would best see her and hear her account of the facts. She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright.
Where is the body of the deceased?
In the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right, I'm going to examine it.
Very good, Watson.
Why would a burglar kill a man? Distinct difference in law between stealing something and killing someone. Most burglars wouldn't go out of their way to kill someone, especially someone of high society, because there's a fat chance you're going to get away with it. Right, well, let's have a look around, shall we?
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall.
Who are you?
Lord Brigham Brackenstall.
You know you're from a fantastic family when you have your entire family line hung up in your entrance room? I don't know what this would be
Sir
called.
Warthen Brackenstall. Lord George Brackenstall.
Okay. He said to the right. Oh no, he said the body was to the right, so let's go to the left.
Ladies, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Let's do a profile here. Obviously got punched in the face. Fresh bruises. Pale cheeks. Gold brooch. Australian origin, huh? Elegant dress. Wedding ring. I'm missing one thing. Old bruises. Let's go not a happy marriage. Let's start with that.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
Go with old bruises.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
That makes things interesting. Means that someone could have killed him to protect her, or she killed him in self-defense. Or the maid killed him. Interesting. Let's see what actually happened last night. record of events.
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... oh God.
Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others. One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist and felled me unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair. It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had heard them, for he was holding his stick. But they were three, and he eventually succumbed. One of them, the elder one, struck him a terrible blow with the poker. I fainted once more. When I opened my eyes, they had withdrawn. Then my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Is something missing?
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
Your ladyship?
So they broke into a house, stole nothing but the silverware, and killed a man. Seems a little bit unlikely. I mean, I guess silverware is worth something, but I don't know about that. Apparently we have a vision here for some reason. What are we... Is it this picture over here? Oh, scratches.
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame.
Somebody has stuff behind this picture? It's a safe.
This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
So, well, let's talk to Lady Brackenstall again. Can I talk to Teresa? I probably can. Let's focus on this safe thing first. The safe.
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it.
Can I break in?
Your ladyship?
Let's ask Teresa.
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Certainly, sir.
Let's do a nice breakdown here. Wrinkles. I guess that's to show that she's been in the job for a while. The brooch. Vinegar smell, resuscitation, caring. Working hands. Coffee stain. Okay. She is who she says she is, I guess. What can you tell me about last night?
As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw three men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. But I thought nothing of it at the time. Oh, if I'd known.
And then?
I went to bed, and it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran, to find her tied to the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
Oh. Oh, that wasn't quite as enlightening as I was expecting. Oh, something on the table. Hang on. A newspaper. That's mine now. Less than a fortnight ago, this infamous family of burglars, the Randalls as they are known, made their reappearance by the way of a brutal but successful intrusion into one of the wealthier homes in Sydenham. The police are already on their trail. However, the details of the crime are being kept confidential, including that of the name of the victim. A witness was able to provide a precise description of all three men, and this will surely give the police a chance to complete their profile on this family of delinquents. We would take the liberty of reminding our esteemed readers about this highly dangerous band, and to provide the full description as it is available at the moment. The gang has been in business for some considerable time, being a family of 3, a father and his 2 sons. The elder, Jack Randall, is a man in his 40s and already grey-haired, while of average height and build. Being the mastermind behind the other burglaries, he retains control over his sons, both of whom are close in age but very different in appearance. The first son, William Randall, is tall and broad-shouldered, with a small, disproportionate head. The younger brother, Melvin Randall, is of a somewhat weaker constitution and is as skinny as a rake. The gang is wanted not only for their frequent thefts and break-ins, but for their exceptionally brutal pirate career they enjoyed before returning to England. Be alert. May your valuables stay safe. See, now this is actually suspicious, because why would... Maybe they only said it was these guys because they read it in the newspaper.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one in the Times article.
Yeah, so that either means that she read the article and copied it, or it is actually those people. Let's go with the well-known, who she identified. So the Randalls blamed the robbery was faked and the whole story invented in order to blame Sir Eustace's death on the Randalls. Or the Randall gang. The testimonies and evidence match the point of the Randall gang. Let's start with they've been blamed. Nothing is ever as it seems in this bloody game. Let's go with they're playing silly beggars. Right, so we can't get into the safe. I don't think there's anything else in here. Let's go back into the... Oh, wait. Hello. Small table. Hang on. Take it back. I think it might just be the picture frame, but I'm just making sure. It is. Okay, let's have a look. 2 women. Let's examine the front first.
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port, but which one?
Are you telling me, Sherlock, you can't just look at that and know exactly where it is? People like to hide stuff. Ah, Gibraltar.
So the lady and her maid came from Australia a year and a half ago on this ship.
It's mine now. I'm taking that. That's my photograph. Not slightly weird at all, is it? Okay, can I ask her about this?
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
No. Okay, let's go back into the lobby here. Did I miss a painting? I think I did. I don't think I did this painting over here, did I?
Baron Lyndon Brackenstall. The Brackenstall family seems rather austere.
Austere, yeah, that's one way of looking at it, isn't it? Can we go have a look at the body? Let's go have a look at the body.
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Let me bloody jump! Good lord! Let me look around the room first, Watson.
Antique hunting weapons. The hunting scene.
You think he likes hunting? I think he might like hunting. Just a feeling I've got. The British aristocracy, I suppose.
The hunting scene.
Look at this sideboard. Alright.
This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
Yeah, you see, this is kind of my question here. If you're going to go out your way to break into a lord's estate, you're going to have it well planned, and you're going to be stealing everything that isn't nailed down. Otherwise, what's the point?
These wine bottles are expensive, and mostly from France.
Oh, lovely.
An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
They not just take the box? Would it not be easier to move? I feel like I'm missing something. Because normally when you've looked at it...
A bottle of wine is missing here. The criminals did not thoroughly ransack the house. They only took a little silverware.
Yeah, and if they tied up the woman and killed the man, you'd have a lot of time. Hey, look, there's a bottle. Here's the bottle of wine, right? With 3 glasses?
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
Excuse me? What the hell's a beeswing? Beeswing is a filmy, translucent crust that forms on port wine. Oh. Sometimes it can be in older wines that have been bottle aged for a while.
There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured.
Oh, that's very uncouth. Straight from the bottle. Didn't let it breathe.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
So 2 glasses.
It's rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other 2 are clear.
Yeah, it's like these 2 were decanted from the decanter. This one came from the bottle.
A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair indeed.
Let's have a look at the wine bottle.
Chateau Calon-Ségur, French wine, Grand Cru.
Interesting. So it's like 2 people here were expected and the third was not. That's my current sort of feeling on this. We have a look at the body.
So, Watson, what have you learned from examining Sir Eustace's body?
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his attacker when he received the blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
Okay.
Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon. Barefoot, he had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress.
He was awoken. Makes sense. Fits the story.
That must be the murder weapon.
Have a look at his head. Oof. What a nasty bash.
The head was cracked with the force of the blow.
I'm missing something, I think. The fireplace
It is
grate.
covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
Oh, so maybe the poker didn't kill him? Maybe he fell, cracked his head off of the poker, of the fire grate, and that's what killed him? Interesting. Oh, good lord, we have a lot of stuff here. Okay, so violent behavior is Sir Eustace, right? Can I light you 2 glasses? Glass with bee swing? 3 people. There were 3 people drinking wine out of these glasses. One of the 3 probably prefers wine with bee swing. There are 2 people drinking wine out of these glasses. The remaining glass with the bee swing consisted solely of the dregs of the other 2 glasses. Let's go with 3 people for now. Okay, Randall Blaine. They don't work with each other. Alright, well 2 people it is. Oh, I guess because if there was 3 people, it could be the father and the 2 sons. I see. Yeah, no, so 2 people would fit it wasn't them. I actually wanted to go back into this menu. Is there anything else we can do here? Bent poker and fireplace grate, maybe? No. Dead body. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to a poker blow. That is true. I didn't mean to do that. I just need to press B. I keep messing around here. Criminals identified? There were witnesses who identified the criminals, the notorious Randall gang. Can I go dead body fireplace grate? I can. So what do I think? Do I think it was because he was hit in a deadly accident? The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to his accidentally striking his head on a fireplace grate. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to a poker blow. I think he smashed his head on the thing, but we'll see. I get a feeling someone was trying to defend the lady and hit him with the poker, not intending to kill him, but then he fell and struck his head and died. That's my current theory. We'll see. I didn't press the button again. God damn it. Need to press space. It's not hard. Violent behaviour from Australia. Does that help? Anything we can do here? Criminals identified? I don't think from Australia and violent behaviour is going to help. No. Violent behaviour and identified? No. Yeah. I don't think there's anything we can do here. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to end this episode here, and we shall have a look around the rest of the house in the next episode. So thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Thank you again to the members of the channel and the coffee supporters. It really does mean the world to me. And hey, my computer didn't crash. That's a celebration at this point. As always, I'll see you next time.